We want to put them on the intersection to evenly space them. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. And this is technically the bad side. So that side should be even better off. Wow, that really lights that up well. This is gonna be sweet. Hello, how's it going? I'm Kismar, and this is Pax Day. I got it. For once, I'm ahead on scheduling, so I have been spending a little time when I'm not working, just kind of putzing around. I've gone on a few clay runs. I've been trying to mass produce these glazed tiles as much as possible. I did do a little bit of buildery stuff here. I'll show you in a minute. Nothing major. Let's see. I did label some of these so that I've got a place to put prepared foods and drinks once we kind of really dig into that. I did a little bit of adjustment here. And this, I added this here and put 2 of these on there. These I think we've been there. What else? I did end up pulling some stuff out of storage that goes in these bins. So there's quite a bit of the cooking ingredients in here. Just a bunch of random stuff there. This area is going to end up being kind of the big, I don't know, whatever they call this skill. Now I'm actually wondering what they call it. It'd be, is it this? No. What is this? Crafting. What is the word? What is the word? It's not brewing. Okay, winemaking and brewing. I think brewing was the word I was looking for. Anyway, this is going to be the winemaking brewing area. Then I think I'm going to end up having to have another big storage shelf system right here for just this stuff. This is going to feel a little bit cramped, I think, by the time it's full, but it's a kitchen. It's okay. I have also been kind of making a little glass when I remember. I need to do more. I need to finish our little beehive area down there. I did finish switching out all of these floor pieces with the tier 2 floor. I also had enough granite from the last verse that I switched this kind of row of stairs from the clay and stone to granite just to kind of see what it looks like. It looks nice. I like it. Also put this little thing in here and lined this all with wood flooring. Put out another one of these just to see how the spacing was going to go. I did put up quite a bit of lighting. I also have moved things into the tailoring stuff is now in here. So we've got our spinning wheel, our table, 2 of the looms, and then our storage. So this is all set up. I've added some more lighting in here. Down here is going to be the strings. Cord, whatever. So it's linen, cotton, and wool. Up here is basically the same thing but turned into the cloth. So that's linen cloth, cotton cloth, wool cloth. I've made a little bit of everything just in case I need more, and we actually we need more of this coarse linen cloth for the third market stall out there, so we can do that now. Let's maybe get some more going, because I'm sure we're gonna need more of all of these things. We'll just use up whatever we got here. Okay. Do I have the others? I think we do. I might be able to put up the third one here. Oh, that's not there. It's here? Yeah. So we've got the white and the red, and then the green I'm going to put in the center. I was trying to line these up in the same distance from the wall, but it's hard to tell. Seems fairly close. That one's actually out a little further than the other ones. I did put these, not that you need to, but just kind of, I guess would be considered role play. I did put enough room back here for somebody to stand back here. And I think those look all right. I think this is kind of a cool spot for those. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna leave this wood. I want to finish the other side over here and kind of see what it looks like. I do like the warmth of it, and I think these walls are gonna end up the whiter, newer ones anyways, so this will stand out a little bit more. I think that'll look nice. I do like that the wood floor does hide underneath this tile stuff. That's pretty cool. I was afraid I'd have to use these triangles all the way over here in order for it to actually like fit and look right, but yeah. Okay, so we went over the tailoring room. I'm gonna leave this open in case they someday magically put in like armor stands, which would be absolutely amazing. Although probably by then this will be wiped anyway. This is the alchemy room. And because the alchemy uses plants, this is basically right now I pulled several of these out of storage and kind of I've been sorting them kind of by color because I don't know how else to sort these. So this is kind of the purple row, and I start here and then overflow up to here, and then any additional overflow like these I just have like random seeds in here. Same thing with here. These are just kind of the green randomy plants. Got Dashura leaves. And then here is anything that's like yellowish. Up and down is the same stuff. Same type of stuff. White flowers. Basically how that goes. Reds. I don't think there's anything else there. And then these are just like the random leftovers, although, yeah, I don't know. That one's empty, that one's empty. I've got basically the similar row for mushrooms. Some of these may not necessarily be used for alchemy, but this is just kind of the best place to put them since all the other plants and stuff are here. If it's not cooking, it's going to be in here if it's something you pick, like mushrooms or plants. This is all going to be different extracts. I'm not sure how much of this we're going to need. These each are... This last row are all the glass, and it's going to be the material and the actual vials. So we'll store the materials and their vial, their corresponding vial with them. And down here is a little bit of the pure glass. So that's how that's set up for now. Still need to make a door for that. Added lighting in here as well. Probably wouldn't hurt to put one more there, but that actually needs to go. Yeah, we're good. We'll probably end up putting out another one of these, and then I think there's another upgraded one or something that we'll have more stuff in here eventually. That's what I'm getting at. Put this on here. I think I did this in between episodes, this little porch area. I haven't quite figured out what I want to do here yet. I'll probably just end up putting a wood piece there, but the spacing on this is weird. I initially put one of these square things on there, the tile things there, and the spacing was weird. It was like it like goes back to here. I don't know. So I just removed it and went with that. Okay. I think you're pretty much caught up. Outside of those things, it's basically just been... I did find a pretty good path for getting almost an entire inventory full of clay, as long as I use the what is it called? This buff, this gathering, this St. Hubert's Minor Favor, Hugberta's. I don't know how to pronounce that. Grace. Anyway, using this grace buff. But yeah, I basically I run down this side of this lake, and then about here I start heading south, follow this around, and go all the way along in here. And there's enough clay in there to almost fill my inventory, so that's been great. A couple runs there, and I have enough to do a couple rounds of making these tiles. We're also going to need clay if we're going to do more limestone walls like these. I think those use straight clay. So I'm to a point where now I actually want to do more kind of structural building, so I wanted to make sure that I am actually recording that. So what we need to do here is, oh yeah, and I mean, as you saw, I did make a shit ton of those storage bins, which I probably should, yeah, I don't need to swap these yet because this is all still temporary. Sorry if I'm swinging the camera around too much. Let's get stuff put away. Yeah, these are all the ones that I made extra. Like I'm like, I'm gonna make as many of these as I possibly can. Put some of these extras here. Oh, yeah. These. Put you in there. These go in there. We got some stones. Oh, I've got a couple of these table lamps too. I had some of these in here, and then I ended up raising this wall here. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it this way, but I may kind of play around with this wall, at least a couple parts of it anyway. Oh yeah, been making a bunch of this stuff, and might as well do another round of this too while we're here. I kind of put the ingredients for it in here, so I can just do this. We're making those with the mustard. Let's fill that right up. Basically just trying to chew through all these meat chunks that we have. Okay. Let's just because they're in our inventory at the moment, can you put that in there? These are weird. I don't know why. Like I can only put them in certain spots. One in that corner and put one in this corner. That's basically where I had them before. It was just when they were only half or a quarter of a wall high or whatever that is. Okay, what else do we got to put away? This food. So putting these in here. That goes up here. We've got a little bit of everything we need to put away here. Will that fit in there? I did end up having to put bigger storages here for the clay because I had so much of it at one point. This cloth put away. So this is all coarse linen. So I'm just gonna give it. Oh, wait, that's linen cloth. Coarse linen. Okay. Yeah, I made a bunch of sewing needles too. And then over here is where I'll just kind of throw all the extra fibrous plants. So if I know I need to do a big project that's going to require a bunch of flax, and all of this stuff was just from inventory, our wipe inventory, and there's still a ton in there. But yeah, this will just be like, I know I'm going to be doing a project where we're going to be chewing through a lot of cotton or flax or wool. I can fill these bins up to where I've got so much of it, and then I can just start like mass crafting stuff. All right, now, so what I want to do now is build this out, because this is kind of one of the last crafting sections that we're going to need ready. That's going to be holding all this stuff. So probably going to need to make some more of this, but let's just take that and most of these. What else do we need for those pieces? We could skip straight to this stuff for that too, the limestone. Limestone, well, 50 for one. Yeah, we're going to need more limestone if we're going to be switching that, so. Actually, no, we might have some limestone in here. Yeah, okay. Let's, okay. Let's put the stuff back for now. We have room. And then, no, we're going to need this stuff to make some posts. And I probably should make a bunch more. I went and chopped some trees, so we had a little extra of this stuff. But I'm going to make this up into more pine wood beams, so we'll be right back. Okay. Let's put our one log back here. Boop. So I needed these because I want to put the posts up in the corners that I'm keeping, just kind of as markers. I don't know why. Okay, I'll quit complaining about that. So this is where I put the separation. I don't know that that separation is going to be necessary for anything, but just to mark it. And we're going to pull all these walls out. Oh, and we're dumping shit on the floor, so let's put some of this away. We got plenty of stuff to keep building. Tear down the rest of this. And 1 second, I got a dog that wants in here. Okay. So, need to figure out where the entrances are going to be. let's do... this. Whoa. I think I'm just gonna fill this all in and then remove where I want doors. This makes it easier. Hey, it actually worked. Oops. There we go. And okay, so it, let's see. Gotta do, maybe the doors will, wherever the doors end up might this kind of match. Because if you do this, and maybe we just have, maybe just this is the way out. You can just kind of run through it. Let's do this. Probably this. This is another one that might be interesting to see if I can actually get a roof on here properly. Speaking of a roof, we need a bunch of clay shingles. Shingles. I have no idea where I'm going with this. I'm just kind of seeing what all this. Oh yeah, that's not gonna. Maybe. I'll find wood beams already. Yeah, maybe I can put those peaks on there. Oh damn, was that all the fine wood beams too? Oh no. Wait. Yeah, so whoops. Can we put this up here. Probably need some more of these. Don't know if that makes a difference. Yellow. Yellow is not bad. Throw another one up there. That's not gonna stay. So fill the rest of these in. That's not. Thing's gonna look like a circus tent. Right? Man, these pieces look weird when you don't get a... I think that's right. And ratified wood beams. Okay, I'm gonna have to just make up a whole bunch of these because we burn through them so fast when we're building this stuff. So let's do... I think we have some left. Yeah. All right, we will be right back. Almost forgot to unpause. I've been crafting them for that long. All right, here we go. Back at it. I don't know if I want all of these spikes like this. I don't know what you call these. Or like have this go, this one be flat. I may need to just for the the peak, but I guess we'll see. Okay. Ooh, weird. Yeah, none of these are gonna... Okay. Okay, so this is where the wall is downstairs. It works there. But that one's still going to be a problem. And so are these. Can I just keep overlapping? No, not going to work either. Okay. Whoa. I don't want to go downstairs. Ooh. I don't know what just broke there. Oh, interesting, the wall right there did. Wood floor. Get those put back. Just wanted to see what we were dealing with here. So I kind of wonder. Let's dig this back out. Let's go downstairs. I wonder if oh, an interesting piece. Interesting piece of crap. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. Okay. So if we were to put that there instead of here. I don't know if that gives us any more stability or not. Probably not. Nope. Those look the same. don't know if I can finagle this to... Nope. It's gonna be the same color when I get it up there no matter what. Well... I don't want to bring it all the way up to this wall. But I'm not sure how I can use this wall to increase this. Yeah, these theoretically aren't doing anything to support that. It's just wild that that's green. That's like the highest you can get for integrity, yet the pitch won't hold. Like that. Interesting. Not sure why that's working now. All right, well, put this floor back in here. So we've still got... That's a floor. I'm like, that looks weird. I mean, that kinda works. You gonna stay? I just gotta overlap the pieces. I don't know if that's like buggy or if that's kind of how they intend things to be used. It's a little weird. What do we have going on? Oh. That's not gonna fly. Guess we don't really need them anyway. Are they sticking through? No, they're not sticking through there. Okay, so we don't need these. Although, yeah, no, we'll leave these off for now. Oops, middle click. Now the other thing I wanted to do, I can hit the right buttons, was put a little bit of overhang on these, but I don't know if that's gonna work either. I mean, that does there. And that must be like a half or something. Whoa. Like this guy? Is there a baby peak? No, there's this. Oh, I see. I get it. Okay. I kinda wanted to do it around here as well. So if we put these... It's weird. It snaps to everything except how I want it. Okay. What about these? There we go. And wood beams. Not sure if I need these two specifically. I probably will end up using these, but I don't really see. I don't know. I'll leave them. Just getting distracted. I don't know if there's like a corner here. We need a little, like this. I think that's what it should be, but it doesn't, you can't get these to snap down where they need to go here. One on this corner hanging down, but this. Okay. Yeah, how do we get this to work here? Nah. Okay. That's a thing. Thing's down pretty low. I don't know if I like it or not, but see, that'll probably go right into this. Let's see if we put, where was here? Yeah, you can still walk under it. I don't know. I'm just kind of playing around still. I don't even know how much of this I'm going to keep, but yeah, if you can't get things to snap the way you want, try putting up other pieces that you can snap to get it where you want, and then remove them. All right. So this is technically 3 across. 1x2, 1x3. 2x3. That's not too bad. These beams, these ornamental pillars don't seem to provide any structural integrity, so I'm just kind of using them kind of as a skin on top of the ones that do provide structural integrity. I like that. Nice big archway opening in here. All right. And then, do we have anything? Would this fit in here? Oh, that's tiny. It's a baby corner. Ooh, that's cool. I like it. Oops. Oh, thought maybe I could get rid of that without busting this, but I sometimes the F key for changing the snap point doesn't do shite. Does nothing. I don't know if I like that or not. Kind of do, but I kind of don't. So is this the little corner? Yeah. Kind of like that. Howdy, somebody says. Nobody near me. I like to check just to make sure it's not somebody like physically here, like trying to talk directly to me. We need these. Make sure these aren't poking through the ceiling or the roof. Does not appear to be. Okay, we've got those all covered. So I kind of want to do the same thing with all of these peaks if they'll support it. Is this... It is the right size. Man, I don't know what's up with snapping sometimes. Oh, let's see. If we do maybe one of these. Oof, that's... Color's not great on that. Kind of like that. I do. I mean, I need to put the top cap in there, but should be this. If I can get it. See, what the hell? Why floor does it not? Is it too big? Maybe I need this one? There we go. Alright, so maybe I can snap this one in here. God. Oh, yep. Don't want it there. Alright, then we put these. Wonder if one of these other ones would be better. So this is 3 by 1. 3 by 3. Well, that's giant. I don't... Maybe that would work? Let's see. Let's finish it and see what that looks like. Yeah. Big triangle. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of these top ones just because they're kind of in the way. I think I do like the one with the I like this one. I think I like this one more. Could alternate them. Do one like this and then that. Like this one over here. Let's see what it looks like if we do 2 of them. I just don't know if it's going to be like too busy with all these little decoration thingies. Yeah, I like that. I like that. All right. Nope. Can you just... Oh, that's not... It is not the same height. Let's, put this little guy in here. Can I snap this? Come on. How about this? F is doing nothing. Okay, so... I don't know why this is snapping at a... Oh. Okay, that looks right. I must have just hit a different snap point or something. Like maybe it was actually snapping to the inner beam or something. Or outer beam, or I don't know. Burning through our fine wood beams there. Might as well go grab some more while I'm kind of switching to a new spot here. And I'm gonna have to make some more of those shortly. We have a 1 by 2. 1 by 2. Kind of makes me wonder if I could... No, I gotta leave that. I was thinking maybe I could just take these out completely since we have these things, but I'm gonna leave it. Leave it. Okay, let's get all the... Nope. Is that right? Yeah, these up. Now the trick is here, if knowing that they weren't... I gotta see where this falls on the side over here. Okay, the bottom tip of that is right about at the top of this border here. Okay. See, I don't know if that's the right height. Guess we'll find out, because the rest of it's not going to line up right if it isn't. Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. This should be touching both corners. Okay, yeah, that's good. Perfect. And you... Sweet. All right, now we got to do this this wall on the other side. We used, was it these 2x3s? Hopefully these will hold up. How do we do this? Two little ones on the sides. Come on. And the big one on top. And the corners. What else? Got the, oh yeah, little corners and then the 2x1. So this little fella. And this. Okay. How are we looking? That's, I think that's the wrong peak corner. It's hard to see now that it's dark. Whoa, that's super red over there. Wait, what am I looking at here? Okay, that's all brand new right there. I got neighbors. Yeah, that's definitely not right. Three by 1 point. Okay, so it's this one. There we go. The other thing that's going to be interesting to figure out is lighting in here, because I'm going to need to run basically beams all the way across this way so that I can hang chandeliers from them. This is probably going to look pretty cool from the outside with when the inside's filled with chandeliers. Yeah, that looks like a good... I don't know if that... I screwed something up and that's why I'm seeing this line across here. I don't see it on this side. Oh, now I do. It must just be the way it's rendering from whatever distance you're at. Okay, this kind of feels like a open air church or something. Let's... How many beams do we have left? 80. That should get us like 4 more pieces, so let's work on that. Okay. These. This is gonna be yes. I wonder if I have a chandelier somewhere we can test on this. Yes, we do. We've got 2 regular chandeliers. So we want to put them on the intersection to evenly space them. Hey. Hey, hey. Okay. And this is technically the bad side. So that side should be even better off. Wow, that really lights that up well. This is going to be sweet. Okay. I do think I want to put... something here. 3, 2 maybe? Ooh, that's big. That's a big one right there. What does that do to the color? Nothing. I kind of like that. And then is there a horizontal decorative beam thing? This ornamental beam. Okay. That looks nice. Wonder what it looks like from out here. Oh yeah, that's gonna look sweet. All that light coming through those decorative holes. And the height of those is perfect too. They're not, it's like, they're not so low that I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna scrape my head on them all the time. But they're not so high that they're not casting enough light. This is like perfect. Perfect. Okay. More lighting. Let's get wooden beam, ornamental beam. So we want this. Oh, we gotta put the one over here too. Ooh. Is this gonna be an issue? No? Okay. And then we'll cover the center one. Ooh, why does that not? Oh, that's right there. And then, we have the, well, yeah, those do cover them. Okay. So these kind of handle the 2 ends, and then we just had to put the other one on the other side. There. And fine wood beams are out. And we're totally out. All right. I'm going to call this episode here. A little bit more to do on this, and then we can start moving stuff into there. That's going to be a big, good good big moving thing with the spaces. All right. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.